I think it was working for a second, but that's okay. So, we have a story to tell you, but we're going to tell both sides of the story. And it's the story of the Ghetto-Pod. I was working as a teacher in Idaho. Shout out to MOBA Mustangs. Last year. And I was putting on the first high school, junior high concert, but I had just bought a new video camera with the tripod. I didn't look at it before the concert. So I get there the day of the concert. I'm getting everything ready. And this boy keeps trying to talk to me. But I'm freaking out because I'm trying to get stuff ready for my concert. And it looked like my tripod was broken. The part where you're supposed to put the camera on top, it looked like the screw had been broken off. And I was so devastated. I was so mad. I taped it around the tripod itself, all while this boy is talking to me. But he was trying to talk to me, and I'm like, ah! And so I called it the Ghetto-Pod, and it worked. It recorded the concert, and it wasn't shaky, and it worked. It just looked awful. So we're going to hear Tony's side of the story, but then I have a confession in a minute.
Okay. So kind of my side of the story. I was in a play at the time. We were doing not White Christmas.
A Christmas Carol.
A Christmas Carol. That one. I know I had Christmas in there somewhere. So I had rehearsals almost every day that week. Leading up to the opening of the play. And Sarah hired my little brother Ryan to do sound and tech for her concerts. She had 2 of them, one for the elementary school and one for the high school. If any of you guys are looking for, audio help for anything, look up Ryan.
Shameless plug.
It's Shuck Sound Solutions. Just look it up. You'll find the website.
And he does really well.
He does. He does excellent work. He went to set up the sound system and everything for her first concert, which was the elementary school concert, not the one she was using the Ghetto-Pod for. And a couple of my family members went with him to help set up. And I came home from rehearsal that night, and they were like, Tony, there's this girl. You have to meet her and ask her on a date. And I was like, okay, who's this girl? And so they pulled up Facebook and looked her up and found her. And I found we had a mutual friend.
Jordan.
Just one.
Jordan.
Wayman. So the next concert, when Ryan went to go set up the sound system again, I went with him and found this beautiful, spunky,
stressed out
woman running around like a chicken with her head cut off. But she was still very nice, very polite, very kind. But I still had a rehearsal to go to that night. I couldn't stay for the whole concert. She's fiddling there with the Ghetto-Pod, taping it together and making sure it's going to be okay. My goal in the conversation was to get her phone number or ask her on a date, one of those two. And I got up there, I was like, so, and my brain did a little freak out session. And I was like, oh, what do you say? Grab a random idea. Okay, Facebook! And they threw Facebook at me, the little people in my head. So I said, you seem like a cool person. And I like cool people. Is it okay if I add you on Facebook? And in my mind, as soon as that came out of my mouth, I'm going, Facebook? Really? Facebook? That was smooth. But she says yes, and so, I'm like, okay, well, have a good concert and everything, and start walking out with my younger brother to go to...
His other younger brother. Not the one doing sound. Not Ryan. He walked out with Jordy.
He was 11 at the time. And as we walk out the front door of the school, he punches me in the arm. Like, boom. It's like, Facebook, Tony? It's like, shut up. I added her on Facebook that night. And
we started talking.
Yeah.
And then we started dating. And then we got engaged. And now we're married. And expecting a child.
Yay!
In April. Here's my confession.
Pum,
And I feel like an idiot. I'll show you the picture in a second. Final concert comes along. He couldn't come. And he was going up to Starlight for the opening social, first rehearsal kind of type thing. And I had my final concert. And so I forgot to get a new tripod. And I was like, great. I have to recreate the Ghetto-Pod. But this will be really funny. So I'm in my office, and I'm getting ready to do the Ghetto-Pod. And one of my students comes in, and I was like, what are you doing? I said, well, the tripod's broken. He grabs it, and is like, no. And he grabs my camera, and he twists it on, and it works just fine. And I didn't know how to use a tripod, apparently. So it was all a lie. The Ghetto-Pod was... I didn't mean for it to be a lie.
But it's okay.
But it was.
It's okay. It made me feel like she was human and normal, and I could speak to her, because that seems like something I would do, you know? You just tape it. Duct tape, it works.
I still feel dumb to this day. So that's the story.
Subscribe!
The next one that we're going to do is doing different impressions. So leave a comment below telling us people that you want to hear us try to impersonate, try to be, try to do whatever. But leave a comment below and then subscribe and share with your friends. Let us know things that you would like to see. We're open to doing anything that is clean. So don't leave dirty comments.
Clean as in morally clean, not like if you tell me to eat pudding with my face, I'll probably do that.
Well, we love you guys. We will talk to you later. We love you. Bye.